Hello everyone, welcome to Doing Group. Well, today we're gonna to share the carbonization furnace, this equipment. Well, we are the manufacturer of the carbonization furnace equipment and the waste lithium battery with the solar panels, this kind of electric waste and biomass to collect them and to crush them, like then we can get some different kind of products. This is what our equipment can do. Well, just during this live show, if you are interested in this kind of equipment, you can contact with us. Our sales manager will give you a detailed introduction. So we are doing rope and manufacture in China with the carbonization equipment, the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis equipment, and the waste lithium battery, solar panels recycling equipment. Well, today we will share the information about this carbonization furnace. Well, that is a device that to burn the biomass like the bamboo, wood, under the oxygen deficient conditions to decompose them into the gas and charcoal, and also called the charcoal making machine. This is what our equipment can do. And just we can use this equipment that not only to efficiently reduce the pollution of the waste of the environment, and it can also just return this into this valuable resource. And what materials that we can use, what kind of products we can get, and what is the detailed technique. It is today's topic. Well, just during this live show, any questions you have, you can just leave in the comment place, or you can send a private message to us to tell us your WhatsApp and email if you want the quotation and the catalog. You can just contact with our sales manager directly to know more information about this. Well, today we're going to share the carbonization furnace. This is the organic components in biomass and undergo complex chemical reaction at a high temperature that to produce these products, like to get the charcoal, tar, syngas, and so on. Just among them, the charcoal products have a wide range of the application. The precipitate in many fields, like as a flue, as the soil conditioners, and the water treatment absorbers, and so on, just due to different combustion and the different products. Well, today we're going to share the carbonization equipment that we have different processes, different device that how to ensure that we can get more products and with a smaller just the use of this heating energy and other materials, the different consumptions of the cost things. This is today we're going to share and how to ensure our equipment is environmental friendly without pollution. This is also we will share today. And during this live show, if you have any questions about this, you can just leave in the comment place. Our sales manager and I will give you an answer. And just if you want the quotation, want the detailed information about this, you can leave your WhatsApp, your email in the comment place. Then we will give you deep communication with this. And if you want to visit our factory, it's in China, in Henan province in China. You're welcome to come here to see how we built our equipment, and there are different prototype in our factory just for visit and for experiment. You can send your raw material to our factory to give you a test about different products you can get and give you analysis about this business if you have. So the process of the carbonization mainly just consists of 3 steps: the pre-treatment and carbonization and the post-treatment. While the pre-treatment stage is mainly to remove the impurities in the raw materials and to adjust their moisture content in order to improve the carbonization efficiency and quality. And in the carbonization stage, the pre-treatment raw materials are placed into the carbonization furnace to carry out the pyrolysis reaction at a high temperature without oxygen or under low oxygen environment. And the post-treatment stage is to separate, purify, and pre-process the char products in order to obtain carbon products to meet their requirements. This is some brief introduction about our material and our device. And then let's see what kind of raw materials that we can use to have this carbonization furnace and what kind of products we can get. You can see here is the 3D layout of our equipment. It includes the feeding system, and if your material, the moisture is very high, you need to use the dryer to dry them first. And the heating energy that we use is mostly the syngas that just by using this carbonization furnace, the biomass will come out with some syngas and it will return to the dryer to dry them to get the heating, to save our extra heating energy. And then this is the carbonization reactor. We have 3 kinds of the carbonization system: the fully continuous type, the semi-continuous, and the batch type pyrolysis carbonization plant. And they have different working efficiency. Like this shows is a fully continuous carbonization reactor. It can work for 7 to 10 days. This is the high efficiency that just compare with other reactor. And then the condensers, we have different winch to discharge the different type of the charcoal and other products. This is a whole line. And here, this device is the purification system, because we need to purify different smoke and gas during our production. So we have different devices, and because different regions, they have different policies, different standards with this kind of purification configurations. So we have different plan for you. You can tell us your regions that want to have this business, and our sales manager will give you analysis and give you a best choice of this purification device plan. And this is a water pool of the recycling water. This is the whole device of our waste biomass carbonization equipment. And what is the raw material? What materials we can use? You can see it shows us. And here is the brief introduction of this equipment. The carbonization machine is a device that burns materials such as bamboo, wood, under the oxygen deficient conditions, or spontaneous combustion on the surface to decompose them into the combustible gas, tar, and charcoal. It is also called the charcoal making machine. This is the brief introduction of this, and about what materials we can use. It shows very clear some kind of biomass like the coconut shell, palm shell, straw dust, bamboo, and carbon coal, rice husk, straw, wood, and so on. They can all use this carbonization furnace to get these different materials. Like this is a 4 main products that we can get. Like the first one is charcoal, and they can use the smelting, flue, purify different material, the water or the air, and fertilizers. It is a good fertilizers, the raw material, and also just insulation to help the food or other products to just get this. And the second one is the wood vinegar. It can use at the soil improvement, deodorize, fertilizer, additive, and the food preservation. And the third one is the tar. The tar it can use at flue, waterproof materials, and raw materials of the carbon black. Well, just about different oil yield or different percent of the charcoal or different other products, it will depend on different raw materials. And most of the materials we will get 30% of the charcoal, and about the wood vinegar maybe 20 to 25%, or it will depend on the moisture. The first we put it into the reactor, we suggest that it's better for you to ensure the moisture is below 15%. Then the lower vinegar we get and the more charcoal or tar that we can get. And this is the different products and applications of the different things. And the fourth raw material is the waste gas, or we called it syngas or tail gas. It can use directly by just the purification system and by using this tail gas burner to burn our drying machine and our carbonization machine to save our extra heating energy. This is the application of the waste gas. And just by using this, the consumption of the heating things, we can just solve many. And about how to purify them and how to use them, it will show later. And here is the construction of the device. Well, later we will show you a 3D video. It's much more clear than this 3D layout. That we have three types of the batch type pyrolysis plant, the carbonization plant. And the first one is the continuous machine, and the second, fully continuous equipment, and the third one is the batch type pyrolysis carbonization machine. Well, most of our customers will choose the fully continuous one because it have a higher efficiency and a bigger capacity and can work with more safe and is much more environmental friendly. And the fully continuous machine, it can work for 7 to 10 days without stop, can runs while feeding and discharging. And first, we will use a belt conveyor and a divider to feed the raw materials in the silo, and then they will use air shutter that to just to close the inlet of this gas things to just to release, just to prevent the gas release and prevent the oxygen put into the reactor. And then the raw materials, we will put it into the dryer. It is more than 20 to 30 degree, and to dry the raw materials to the moisture that's lower than 15 degree. And this is the drying machine. Then this will come to the pyrolysis furnace, the carbonization furnace. It is the raw material of Q345R or stainless steel. Inside it will have a spring plate to push the raw material forward. And you can see this is a sealed device. We put it in without oxygen, and also the outlet is sealed, or it will just get the oxygen in it, it will catch fire or some other safety problem. And about the carbonization furnace heating, we always use the hot air furnace by heating. This is a indirect heating to ensure the reactor inside, the furnace inside, can work with much more long time. And then the heating chamber, by heating it to 60 to 80 degrees, then the temperature just get more higher, and then we can get the charcoal and the tar like this. This is a head of this, the front of the reactor. The temperature of it is higher than the back side. This is a section that back is empty in order to let the material to cool down. And about the gas that we have, the hot air is extracted by means of this extracting fan to pass through the cyclone dust collector and then to re-route it into the dryer, so to save our heating energy. And about the layout, this is a slagging section that we use the slagging winch to slag the char and other products. And then the spraying tower we use, it is to just purify the gas that we need to release. And because in the combustion system, we will have the smoke. So we have different program for you to purify the different gas, and you don't need to worry about the pollutions. And this is a brief introduction of this. And let's see the parameters of the device. So this is some brief parameters. If you want the detailed data, you can contact with our sales manager, and in the commonplace, you can leave your questions, your problem, or some other information you want to know. And you can send a private message to us, tell us your requirements. We can give you the quotation. And because we have our customers in more than 120 countries, you can send your message to us and tell us what area you want to have this, and we can give you analysis about the market and the profit, depends on your regions. And this is the input and output of the equipment. Like the input, it can be the coconut shell, palm shell, straw, bamboo, corn cob, rice husk, straw. And the output, we have three main outputs: the charcoal, tar, and also the wood vinegar. This is the three main products. And the waste gas, it is the tail gas. It can return the reactor to heat this dryer machine and the carbonization furnace. And this is the application and the products that we have, and the material required some standard. So we need some pre-process. First, to crush them to lower than 20 millimeters, and the water contained is better lower than 15%. So if your material is a dry thing, though, you don't need the drying machine, the dry device, to just lower the moisture. But if you have the wet biomass, so it's better for you to have a drying machine in the very beginning to have this process. And the model that we have now, we have the 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton per hour, and this is a different reactor sizes. Or if you want a larger one or a smaller one, you can also contact with our engineer. We can give you a unique program for you. It's you can contact with with our engineer and give you the program for you. And because we have our clients that they have different raw materials and different capacities, so their equipment all just have some difference. And this is for the different model that you can see if you can reach to this standard. And the feed-in type, this is a continuous one we show you in this 3D layout, but also we have the semi-continuous and the batch type. You can have a choice, but most of our customers will choose the continuous one. It have a highest feeding efficiency and working efficiency and the biggest capacity, and it's more environmental friendly and more safe. Just depends on its sealed feeding and discharging environment. And the continuous one, it can work for 7 to 10 days, just without stop. It can work for 24 hours. So have a highest efficiency of this. And the heating method we use is the indirect heating. Because of the continuous working, we need to ensure the furnace can work for a long service life. So we use the indirect heating. We use the hot wind burner to burn our reactor. And the heating flue, it can choice for the flue oil, natural gas, syngas, LPG, and so on. Just depends on you. And the land required is just for reference. This is 1 ton per day of the land, 30 millimeters long and 10 meters wells. And then the worker required, we need 1 or 2 workers per shift. So you can see it's much more labor saving of this business. We all use the PLC system. It's more automatically to work. So we only need 1 or 2 workers in the feeding system and 1 workers in the discharging system. And then in the whole process of the feeding and the carbonization and the purification, they all just work automatically by the device. This is some parameters of the equipment. So just if you have any questions, you can just leave your questions to us. And if you want to know more information about the quotation and to get the catalog, you can contact with us by the WhatsApp and email. If you want to contact with us, you can send a private message to us, tell us your information, and our sales manager will contact with you immediately. And here is the project cases. We have our customers that more than 60 countries. So now in China, the first one shows is the 1 ton per hour carbonization machine. This is in Chongqing City. And the second one is the Brazil to just process the sawdust. And the third one is also in China, Chongqing, the 3 ton per hour. In Nigeria, this is a clamshell. We have our subsidiary company is in Nigeria, so we have many customers there, and they have many just waste biomass need to be processed. So the equipment are just widely sold in their countries, but also in other continents we have our customers. So you can just contact with our sales manager and ask if they have our working place in your regions, and just take you to there to have a visit about this equipment. This is all our pre-sale service. And here are some customers' feedback. Just we have our own engineering team and our production team. So to ensure the technique is the newest and have a highest standard of the different a reactor, different device to ensure it can work with a high efficiency and work with a long service life. This is some feedback that come to our customers in Egypt and India. And this is a profile of our company. You can have a look. Some information of our factory and company. We are Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company. That is a subsidiary company of Doing Holdings. This is a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, integrates technology design, research and development, machine production, sales and after sales, just service in one. Rely on the excellent technical R&D lens and innovation spirit. Our company has owned up to 23 new alternate patents and innovation patents. And our company is honored as a national high technology enterprise awarded by the Municipal Science and Technology Commission. And in this picture, the left is our factory. It is located in the industrial park Jiaozuo, next to Zhengzhou, now next to our company, covering an area of more than 30,000 square meters, displaying several sets of equipment prototypes. Customers is welcome to visit and test the machine with raw materials. Here are some real pictures that have in our factory. So you are also welcome to visit there to see the prototype and the different capacity and different raw materials of the equipment, and to know how we build them, what materials and technique we use to prolong their service life and ensure a working safety environment. This is other products that we have. First one, the copper wire granular machine. And the third one, the PCB board recycling machine, aluminium plastic recycling machine, radiator recycling, lithium battery recycling machine. These are all called the electrostatic waste recycling machine, that we can recycle this kind of e-waste to the copper, aluminium, plastic, glass, and so on. It's like we have the silicone or other products. This is what our equipment can do. Just if you are interested in this business, you can all contact with us. This is our service. The pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service in one. Just the pre-sale service, you can contact with our sales manager to visit the production workshop of the factory, and then you can get the one-to-one device configuration scheme. Depends on your materials and your capacities, and also the plan to the equipment placement site. You can talk with our engineer to get this. And then the on-sale service, you can check the production of the machine when it's built and to communicate with equipment manufacturing progress. And after sales service, most of our clients will most concerned about, we have 1 year warranty except the manual damage or the spare parts. And second, the guide equipment installation and debugging. Just no matter if you are in China or you are in other countries, our customers can come to your factory, help you to install, operate, and to train your workers to reach the standards to just operate the machine. And this is the after sales service for you. If you want this, you can just talk to our sales manager directly. And then this is some information that our customers is more than 20,000. We export countries that now the data is changed. We have more than 60 countries, exporting countries, and we have our technical engineer and more than 50 employee and professional install team, the intentional customers, and provide technical support. And now we have many customers to visit our company and our factory every day. So most every week we will have our customers abroad and the customers in China. Every day they will visit here. So just if you need this kind of service and need this production or want to know more information about this business, you can contact with us. And now let's go back to the very beginning to share the more information about the equipment. Today we show is the carbonization equipment. And this is to burn the materials such as the bamboo, wood, and their oxygen deficient conditions for spontaneous combustion on the surface to decompose them into the charcoal, tar, and syngas, wood vinegar. It is all called the charcoal making machine. And what main products we get and what materials we use, it shows very clearly. You can see if you have or if you can get the materials in a lower price and the long term to have this business is most important. So just at the very beginning, you just before you buy equipment, you need to get a research about the market, the input and output market, to have a test or analysis if it's profitable for you to get this business. Also, if you want this equipment, you can contact with our sales manager to give you a deep analysis about this, because we have our customers in all over the world and we have some information from our customers' feedback, so can give you an sharing. And like the raw materials we can use coconut shell, clam shell, sawdust, bamboo, cob, rice husk, straw, wood, and so on. And the products and applications, it's also shared very clear about different charcoal they can use widely in smelting, flue, purify, filter, and insulation. And about the wood vinegar, they can use as soil improvement, deodorize, fertilizer, additive, and food preservation. And the tar, they can use as the flue, waterproof material, and the raw material of the carbon black. And the fourth products we can get, the waste gas, they can use directly to heat the carbonization reactor to save our extra heating energy. And this is the 4 products that we can use. And welcome our new friends. We are now having introduced about the carbonization furnace to just process this kind of biomass like the coconut shell, straw into this kind of charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, waste gas. This is the what our equipment can do. And if you are interested in this business, or if you want to get the quotation, the price list, you can just send a private message to us. Our sales manager will give you this information to you. And this is the construction structure, the feeding system, the feeding hopper, and the pyrolysis reactor. This is a purification system. This is a brief introduction. And the kilometers. It's very clear to see the size, the consumption of the people, and the heating energy, land requirements. So you can see this third one. The material required the size of smaller than 20 millimeter, and the water content is lower than 15%. So it's better to ensure this is in this standard, or your just your business, your production may have the waste of this heating energy and a block of these materials. You can see this is a line square, and a worker per shift is much more environmental friendly, and it's more labor saving because we don't need much workers. We have the PLC system. They all work continuously. This is why we called the continuous machine. It is more automatically just save our workers, and this is some project cases from all over the world. And here is the customer feedback and our company profile, some products that we have, and some brief introduction about our company. You can see if you want to come to our factory and to know more information about this, you can just directly contact with our sales manager. We are the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology, subsidiary company of the Henan Doing. Also, we have other 6 subsidiary company, our factory, and other like the cassava and the palm oil or other device. And also we have our subsidiary company. It is in Nigeria. It's wide. We have a wide market in Africa, and also in other continents. We have our customers. Now we have export our equipment to more than 120 countries. So we are a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, integrating technological design, research and development, machine production, sales, and after-sales service in one. Rely on excellent the technical R&D stance and innovation spirit. Our company has owned up to 23 new utility patents and the innovation patents. And our company is honored as the National High Technology Enterprise Award by the multiple science and technical commissions. And then some information about our factory located in Industrial Park Jiaozuo, next to our capital of Henan Province. It's covering an area of 13,000 square meters, displaying several sets of equipment prototypes. Customers are welcome to visit and test the machine with the raw materials. And some picture of our factory. This is one factory that's to make the pyrolysis reactor. And here are some other devices, like the drying machine, the slagging winch, purification system. Here is a storage for the spare parts. Another production, like if you're interested, most of the customers now is more popular of the lithium battery and the solar panels recycling machine. These are two main products, main equipment that we have now. And also, if you are interested in the copper wire, PCB board, aluminium, plastic, radiator, you can also contact with us to give you this detailed introduction. And a different service for you, pre-sale service, to visit the production workshop or factory, and one-to-one device configuration scheme, plan to equipment placement site, and second one, the on-sale service, check the production of machine, communicate with equipment manufacturing process, and after-sale service, the 1-year warranty, guide equipment installation and debugging, and technical training. And let's see some 3D video of this to know more information about this. Let's go back at the very beginning to see the 3D layouts and the different materials. We can see this first. This is the heating system of the carbonization reactor. And then by using the indirect heating, this is a slagging section. We use the slagging winch with a condensing recover, the water cover, to just cool down the temperature of this gas, of the charcoal. And then the gas from the carbonization furnace are cooled from the rear outlet into the cyclone dust collector with a water cover, and then pass into the hot wind furnace for the combustion and heating. And this is a purification system to purify the smoke, first to the water cover, cooling cover, and then to the spraying tower to purify the bad smoke inside. So there are no pollution during the production. You don't need to worry about this. We are all the environmental friendly device. This is a feeding system by using one worker to put the materials into the silo. And then we will use a belt conveyor with dividers to feed the raw materials into this feeding silo to put It's into the drying furnace. This is a slanting pipe feeding the material below, and then materials go down into the drying oven with 300 to 400 degree. And this is the spraying plate to spray the materials. Then it will come to the carbonization furnace. Here, this is a carbonization furnace. By using the hot wind heat, the equipment is using the indirect heating, and the chamber is 600 to 800 degree to have this carbonization reaction. By using the hot wind to burn it. And the hot air that's extracted by it will extracted by the fan and pass through the cyclone dust collector to the drying machine. And then this is a slagging step by using the slagging winch with the water cover to slag the charcoal out. And we can just pack it directly. This is a hot wind recovering. The hot wind will come to the purification system to the drying machine. And this is the purification of the smoke. It will come to the water cooling system to first cool down the temperature. Then we'll come to the spraying tower, the sulfurization device to purify the bad harmful particles inside. Then it can just release in the natural gas in the safe standard. So there are different policies in different regions. We will give you the best choice for you, depends on your regions that want to have this business. About this plan, you can contact with our sales manager. And this is the 3D layout of the carbonization furnace, or we call the charcoal making machine. Well, just if you are interested in this business or want to know more information about this, you can contact with our sales manager. You can leave your WhatsApp, email, and telephone, or some other ways to us privately. And we will contact with you directly to give you this price list and quotation for you. Here shows is a carbonization machine that the raw materials we can have is the sawdust, plum shell, corn cob, and the straw, husk, and so on. And the products we can get the charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, waste gas. Like the charcoal they can use as fertilizer, the soil improvement, deodorize, or the additive of other materials. And the tar they can use as waterproof, and the material of the carbon black, or as a heating energy. This is a different applications of our products. So about how to work with a high efficiency and what is our detailed data of the equipment and our price list. If you are interested in this, or is it have a large market to have this waste things recycle business, you can just contact with our sales manager, give you an introduction and analysis. Depends on your raw materials, depend on your regions. So welcome our new friends. Any questions you have, you can just leave in the comment place. Or if you want to know more about the different equipment, like we also have the lithium battery recycling machine, solar panel recycling machine. If you want to know this, you can leave in the comment place and let's have the 3D video and the pamphlet, the other information about the other device. This is the drying machine to dry the biomass. This is under 800 degree. That we need to ensure the raw material that's below the moisture of 15 degree, 15%, and the particle sizes is lower than 20 millimeter. It's a good standard to ensure work with high efficiency and save our heating energy and extra consumption. This is a carbonization furnace, the fully continuous machine that can work without stop for the 6 to 10 days. And this is today's live show. Our live show will have an end in 5 minutes. If you want to know more information, you can contact with us. And other things you want to know, you can just leave your information to us. You can tell us your WhatsApp and email. Then our sales manager will contact with you directly to give you this catalog and the quotation. So as you can see, now we have now the 3D video, and this is a clear 3D layout. You can see the placement, the straw conveyor, dryer. This is for different certificates. If you get the dry material, then you don't need, or you only need one dryer is enough. Or if your moisture is very high, the water content is very high, so we need 2 dryers to ensure the water content is lower than 15%. And then we can put the raw material into the carbonization reactor for burning to have this carbonization treatment to get the charcoal and the syngas tar with vinegar. Then the condensers is to condense the material to lower the temperature and to discharge like the charcoal vinegar into the winch, and then we can pack it directly to get the deep processing or just sell it directly. And then this is the purification system. The gas that we have are all recycled, so in this, we will have the same gas. It will return by the cyclone dust collector to the dryer to heat our equipment. And the extra gas will come to the hot wind furnace to heat our reactor. And also, we have some other tail gas release. Then they will use the purification system to purify them. And also the smoke that we have in the combustion system, we will also use this to purify them. They are the cooling tower by the wind or by the air or the water to cool the gas, and then the electrostatic precipitator to just absorb the pollutants, the particles, the dust things, and then the desulfurization tower to purify the harmful components inside. This is the purification system, so you don't need to worry about the pollutions during the production. Okay, there's some contact ways. Something wrong about the website. Okay. So this is today's information. And if there are no more questions, and I'm not sure is there anybody in my live show. If you're here, you can say hi. And any questions you can ask. So if there are no more questions, time to say goodbye, and thank you for your watching today.